Okay, so I've come out with the cameras for a bit of a drive, bit of a look around, see what's going on. It's a nice sunny day, nice clouds, so go somewhere different for a change. Okay, so I've also added more to the colour of the air, of course, this time with a very bright little drinks bottle, because on hot days like this you need something to carry with you. This is quite nice. The only downside about coming out taking nature pictures is you bring out the camera. I've got the camera, the GoPro, the drone, and then I've got 3 lenses for the camera, including the new 300mm Tamron, which I've just recently acquired. It's a 70-300. It's a whopper, but it's definitely needed for close-up shots. Also, after I don't know how long it's been here, little Joe here is being replaced because he doesn't really smell anymore, and he's been replaced by, so this is Manny. Manny's replaced little Joe. Manny's a devil. Even comes with games for your mobile apparently. So let's go and have a look around and see what we can take pictures of. So nice and warm and hot out. Weather's quite clear. Didn't quite see the wildlife I was expecting to see, because I suppose it's probably the wrong place. I didn't come to the woods to have a look. Only see squirrels, a couple of rabbits. Didn't really capture the rabbits. Not much in the way of birds. But then I've come down to the river and found swans underneath a sort of a waterfall sleeping. A bit strange by the lock, but you know, never mind. It's lovely out here. Lovely, calm. People out on the river, people canoeing. What a nice day for it. So that was a really nice day out with the camera, a nice day out going for a walk, had a nice long walk around on the river, so it was really nice to see the swans. I didn't realise the swans were there, or that they would be asleep in the water, which seems very strange. In fact, I even forgot to mention, also went after Aylesford, I went back on the way home to take sunset pictures at Herne Bay. Went along the pier, did some footage, took the drone out further than I would normally do to do Herne Bay Pier. Got some really nice pictures actually, followed a few people doing jet skis and stuff. It's really nice actually, nice to have a different area for sunset, so I quite like Herne Bay. But I did a really nice sort of long exercise day really, it was really good. Which nicely brings me onto the subject of health and the health check. I had a health check last year. I did mention it in my Christmas Day vlog, the vlog I did actually on Christmas Day itself. But they've now got me a health advisor type, guru type person. So I suppose it's a little bit like a sort of a personal trainer sort of thing, but the only downside is it being in lockdown, you can't visit him. So we're doing phone conversations, having phone meetings once a week at the moment. I've only just started this. It's a 12-week plan. I've just started, this is the 2nd week, and first week was just setting out a food diary. So I have to write down what I eat, when I eat it, and all that sort of stuff. Then we'll go through what I should be eating and how I should be eating. And then also exercises. So the exercise side at the moment is going to be like 2 10-minute brisk walks a day, and maybe some stuff with dumbbells, sort of exercise in the morning, stretches, stuff like that. Eventually, hopefully, over 12 weeks, if we come out of lockdown, then it might be going to the gym, which is what I was planning to do anyway, and get more exercises, stretch the muscles, build the muscles up a bit around my arms, and get rid of the belly as such. And just see how it goes. So hopefully, it will make me feel a lot better, a lot healthier, and in the long run, overall, generally happier. Hope so. Now, I did say in the last video I would go through the Roli block, the light pad block, and the Roli loop pad block that I just recently got. So I'm not going to do an actual review or anything like that, because I'm not quite used to using it yet, haven't got the hang of it. So it's just a basic unboxing, quick show you what it looks like and what it does, and the idea of it when it's connected to this, the iPad and the Noise app, to actually produce music, and how that actually produces music and works. But as I said, I'm not quite used to it yet enough to do a full review. So okay, so the Roli block pad we've seen before. This is the pad that makes the music. This can provide sounds to the iPad, can control the iPad without the need of the loop block, but the loop block will just make life an awful lot easier. So this is the Roli pad, we've seen this before. The loop block, not very big, little pack, fully sealed. As I said, I paid £30 for this when it should have been about 120 odd. Fantastic deal. Desperately needed one, desperately wanted one to actually work with the iPad. As I said, I'd originally bought the loop block for use with Ableton on the computer, but then I thought with the iPad you could use it for music on the iPad, so it'd be a lot easier with the loop block. Opening the loop block, you've got your little block itself and a few books. What you'll notice about this one is a little bit about the instructions, that's it. There's no power supply with it. Now weirdly enough, there isn't any actual power supply on the actual block itself either. The block itself's got no connectors for power or power sockets. It's only got these DNA connectors all the way around the edges, which match up to the DNA connectors on the actual loop block itself. So the way you connect it is you connect this, they're magnetic to the end of your loop block. So the basic idea is you switch on your light pad. Your light pad then powers up, which then powers up the loop block. So if you're charging the loop block, you have to have the loop block connected to the light pad and the light pad connected to the mains to charge it up. You can tell that this thing's lit up and charged by the green lights along the top. When you first get it, first tried it, it was all red lights and none of this lot would light up. The main reason why I've got it is to make music on the iPad, and you've easier to switch between the controls. So you use these things to go between different features on the actual light pad itself. Really, you could have another light pad. If you had another light pad next to it, then you could use this part of the iPad. That's the bit where you control so the idea is you make these little squares on here are the patterns, and then you go through, so you've got your 16 patterns that you can make. You can control them by using this. Basically, I think with some practice and some learning, bit of a steep learning curve, but eventually it will all make sense and you can do stuff on it which stuff I wouldn't have been able to do previously with just the pad on its own. So I quite like the idea. I think it's quite cool. So guys, thanks for watching the video, hope you like it. I will get out and do some more outside videos when the weather's nice. When the weather's not nice, I can sit indoors and practice with the loop block, trying to make some music. If it's raining, stuff like that, don't want to be going out. I will still go out with the camera and the drone in other times. I'll do all I can whilst I'm still on furlough, whilst I'm still off. My place of work is back open again, but only in a very, very short staff, very minute amount of people working there, just whilst they're getting used to opening. I probably look likely now, more than likely to go back in July. Just simply because of the way they worked it. They've decided to put everyone on holiday for a week at the end of June, so looks like July will be the first time I get to go back to work. But I will blog up until then, and I'll keep blogging obviously afterwards as well. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I shall see you soon. Bye bye.